when somebody pokes me in the sensitive spots, in the tender areas, in my sinful aspects of my heart, I tend to respond sinfully. That's not an excuse. That's a confession. Right? Because we're great at self-justification and self-preservation, right? So there's always a reason. I didn't sin against you because I'm a sinner. I got angry at you because you made me mad. That was your fault. Right? I only called you stupid because you made that terrible decision. I didn't gossip about you. I was sharing prayer requests about you because you have issues. It's always somebody else's fault. We redirect, right? So I'm never responsible for my sinful response to your sin. It's always, well, if you hadn't have done this, I wouldn't have reacted this way. And oftentimes, even when we have good intentions and we really want to help that person see the error of their ways, it has much less to do with our love for them and our concern over their closeness to Jesus, and much more with my own sense of justice and desire to make sure you know that you sinned against me, and that's not okay. I am wicked. I need Jesus. Because I don't always react great. When my pride or my sinful selfishness gets poked, I get offended sometimes. When my laziness or selfishness kicks in, I will get evasive. If you point out even accurate critique in a way that I believe to be in not quite the perfect tone or timing, I will get defensive. Because I often tend to react sinfully when I'm sinned against. So this all means that the discipleship relationship is made up of at least two people who have a tendency to sin and who have a tendency to react sinfully when sinned against. Sound like there's some potential for messy in there? You could not, in a lab, create an environment more perfect to create relational mess. There's got to be a better way, right? No, there is no better way. There is no better way, no more effective way to purge ourselves of our own sin and selfishness and heart idols than the Holy Spirit infused abrasive friction of life on life, like metal on metal, honing and sharpening. There is no easy way to uproot the idols that have grown deep roots in our hearts and in our souls. So much of our discouragement comes from unmet expectations, and so if we have appropriate expectations, we can walk in obedience a little bit more readily when we know. When we get into the situation and go, wait a minute, I don't feel comfortable at all. And then we get discouraged and go, something must be broken, something must be wrong, somebody is doing something incorrectly because I don't feel comfortable right now. When we walk into discipleship realizing not once does Jesus ever promise that he makes us look more like himself through comfort. Then I expect a little messy. And when it comes, I know that's Jesus doing his work. Maybe he's using this to make me look a little bit more like him.